Hello and happy Friday to anyone I'm reading for. Hello, collective. How are you all doing? I hope you had a nice week. Let's see what your tarot reading will be about. Surprise, surprise. You don't want love. You might have many options in love at the moment, but you're just in your own energy. You're enjoying your own company. You're in a very contemplative state of mind, not very interested in connection or union, partnership of any sort. You could even be not be hanging out with your friends a lot right now. So just very, you also have a high standard when it comes to your relationships, but most of all your romantic relationships. You might be a Cancer, very Cancerian energy. I just heard that you've gotten your heart broken enough times to realize when you're being made a fool of. Right. We have the Five of Swords coming out. So this could be many things. This could be past energies trying to get back into your life to reconcile with you. They want you to forgive them. But this could also be you still holding resentment for these people, 1, 2, 3 on the timer, from the past that have hurt you. You still hold resentment against them, which is why you're very critical of love at the moment, and you're very suspicious of love and anyone trying to give their cup of love to you. You don't really want it. Let's see, because there must be a reason why you're still listening if you are to this tarot reading. Let's see what wants to come out. So you might have dealt with some sort of King of Pentacles that was not in his power, that was very, might have cheated on you even. They could have been broke and kind of let that out on you. Somehow made you feel bad for their own issues. They might have been a bit, it turned around in the air, so it wanted to come out in the upright, but it came out in the reverse after all, the Fool. So this person, this could be a past energy, this King of Pentacles, an ex, or just someone you broke up with, someone you just naturally separated from, whatever the case may be. This person is holding themselves back right now from coming towards you. It feels almost like a little bit of a reckless feeling, like any moment now they're just gonna jump, but like their morals, their own morals are holding them back from jumping on you, basically, and like asking for your forgiveness, or rather beg for your forgiveness. It feels like they're not in a position to do so. They're not allowed to do that. Not just actually they don't have permission, but like their own ego, like their own morals, their own values, they won't allow them to act like that because they might have hurt you in some sort of way or the other, and they're aware of that. So they're pretty much King of Cups energy. Even if this person hurt you in the past, or you felt hurt by this person, you separated, could even be amicably. They're not over you at all, and they're holding themselves back because your happiness is more important, basically. It's not, but I'm also hearing it's too little too late to act like a good Samaritan now. When you're out of the relationship, you should have acted like, shown that morally high-standing attitude when you were in a relationship with this person, right? It feels though that despite all their efforts to hold back, despite all their efforts, like knowing that they don't have a right to come back into your life, they don't have a right to kind of disturb the peace that you're trying to build for yourself at the moment, it feels like they're coming in quickly. There is a quick change coming. I feel like there's part of your ex's person, like your past person, there's parts of them that has developed very much in their emotions, like they've gained a lot of emotional maturity, which is why they've held themselves back for so long. But this is still ego. Even if they are very feminine in their emotions, they're still driven in a very masculine sense to come towards you. They learned a lot. If you were hoping that this ex, like this past lover, will learn from their mistakes, I think they did. But for some of y'all, it might just be too late for them to come back into their life, because you asked them to change so many times and they didn't do it until now, that you're over them already, right? But it doesn't change the fact that they're longing for you. It's a strong longing, almost like physical longing. They can't help it. So they try to fight that for a really long time, but it's just so long until your body just gives out basically and says, no, I have to do what I gotta do. I have to move towards them. Just a second. There we go. Sorry for the interruption. This person, despite their best efforts to just leave this behind, cut their losses and understand that they fucked up the situation, and to just let you be, leave you in your energy. They are longing for you. They have a very deep want to come back into your life. It's like a physical ache that they're feeling. They might feel it in their chest. That's why I'm feeling it right now, and in their throat. They might be very close to tears a lot. They think you are okay. See, I don't want to make a case for someone that has obviously hurt you. Collective 555 on the timer, but they want me to speak for them. I feel like a lawyer right now. They had cloudy judgments. Okay, their judgment was obviously clouded in this relationship. They didn't appreciate you for who you were and what you did for them. They were really unbalanced. You met them in a very unbalanced time in their life. Their whole perspective was very distorted when it came to certain things, what is important, what their values are, right? They are so scared that you'll reject them a second time. They feel abandoned by love in general. They feel like if you don't take them back, then they won't try again in love. Like if it works with you, then they'll stay with you. If it doesn't, then they'll turn their head on love, is what I'm hearing, because they consider you their soulmate and they want to commit fully to you. So my commitment card is for someone who sees you as the last person they ever want to be with, their last love. People speak a lot of first love, but they consider you their last love. They feel this deep love and unity when they think of you, and it feels like part of them has been taken away from them ever since you're not in their life anymore. 0707 on the timer. And to anyone listening, they might have hurt you a lot, so you can't really take anything I'm saying about them serious right now. And I don't want to invalidate your experiences and the pain you felt. This is just an explanation, not an excuse, is what's coming through. They want to commit to you. If you ever give them another chance when they come back into your life, they're not gonna test it. They're not gonna test it. They're gonna lock their shit down. They're never gonna. You are the primary priority. I don't know why that came out like that. Like their first priority, basically. Doesn't matter what they're experiencing in life. They're not ever gonna let it out on you again. You're gonna be involved in everything. They're not gonna like push you out, right? This feels like begging. They're almost desperate for you to take them back, not gonna lie. This is not something I would usually say, like the way I'm saying these things. It feels like I'm channeling their energy. Heart, you begin to feel your heart beat faster when you are close. So again, physical reactions, getting physical reactions, thinking about you, thinking about love lost, but also thinking about if you say yes and how happy they would be. Embrace what destiny has in store for you. Again, they feel like you're their soulmate. This is, your relationship is part of their destiny, and they feel like they shot themselves in the knee, basically. Just cutting part of their own soul out, and now they don't feel complete anymore. So your person might be a water sign. They're a bit dramatic, which I like. Don't come for me. I like water signs. They're a bit dramatic, and I was getting Cancer earlier, I think, but I'm also getting Pisces, temptation. Think carefully about the situation. They are literally beating themselves up for how they let themselves fall victim to their own shadowy emotions, and how they let this relationship fall victim to their own shadow. They hate themselves. I hate saying that word. I hate it. But they hate themselves for the way they treated you, for the way they treated this union, this relationship. Okay, this is coming through now. You were their first and last love. And that's the last card coming out as well. A love bond grows stronger over time. They hope that you'll take them back so that in the future, because if you've been together for a year, you fought and then you separated, that is nothing in the long run. You know, if you're married for 60 years, then you can laugh about that in the future. And they're hoping, like, they're trying to keep a positive mind because they know that you might say no. Like the chance of you saying no is bigger than the chance of you saying yes. This is up to you, collective. I'm just here to deliver the messages, and X is in your energy and it's going to come forward soon. So prepare.